out.
That was lights on. A misfire straight out the gate.
Wow, that's embarrassing. This show must have been produced in a time when people could read faster. These are some aspirationally quick credits. Oh!
Tonight, we issue fair warning to those
Personal
who
space.
are foolish enough to believe that old Mother Earth is the only planet in this endless universe of ours inhabited by human creatures. But
Man, that candle's doing a hell of a job lighting his face.
just as tonight, the Martian eyes will see. Lights out.
Did he have a dimmer switch on that candle? Cheers is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Starting off with some day drinking.
Bartender's even drunk. He's polishing thin air.
Good morning, Professor Lyman.
Good evening, Frank.
What'll it be?
The customary poison.
Apple teeny. One shot Worcestershire sauce.
No wonder he only paid a nickel.
No, some guys see pink elephants or little lizards. But the professor here, he's different.
Don't talk to me.
He's got Martians.
Well, someday, Franklin, when it's too late, people will appreciate my warnings. Remember, they laughed at Galileo.
Yeah.
Galileo?
Well, I got work to do.
He hasn't
I'm
even
just
started
gonna excuse
drinking
you.
yet.
And, don't bother the customers, eh? Let me know if he bothers you, mister.
Poor guy, his cigarette's flaccid.
Hey, it's Mr. Bean!
Don't look now.
But there's a glory hole in the bathroom.
I call it the mayonnaise dispenser.
Sure, so.
He is one of them.
Whoa, listen, fella, I don't want to hear your theories about race.
Now, the trick is to jump the gun on them with absolute convincing proof. Did you see how nonchalantly he walked by?
He didn't pay any attention to me, so he's a cop.
Fool anybody, don't you agree?
Oh, definitely.
I knew that you were sensitive the first minute I saw you.
Crying after your hand got slammed in that door.
How'd you know that?
He was looking straight into my soul for a second. Did you get that too, or?
Yes.
Same again, gents?
Here you go, boys. Here's some creamer I left in the trunk of my car all through the month of July.
I first noticed you on the subway. I saw how you were watching everybody, particularly their foreheads, like a cat.
Cats look at foreheads.
Speaking of
Good
cats,
spot.
by the way, did you know that they can see them too? Only they pretend that they can't. Because I have a theory that before they came to Earth, the cats ruled.
Wait. Are we supposed to be looking out for Martians or
For the
cats?
Martians.
Get your shit straight.
Martians? Like an Orson Welles.
Yes, I suspected from the first moment I saw you that you were aware of them too.
This is a really unique angle for a pickup
Faces
line.
are my business. I watch everybody.
Well, I could be wrong, of course. I've tried to persuade so many people, and all they do is laugh at me. But Professor Spitzer...
No. Look at your co-star.
Now, he had an article in last week's Time in which he said that assuming that there was life on Mars and assuming that they were way ahead of us and could come to Earth, nobody would believe that
He's
people
doing it
who
again,
did
John
see
L.
them. Unless, of course, there was absolute definite proof.
They're all around, as you say.
All around.
The old trope of the crazy UFO believer is slightly undercut now that the government released all those documents
They have
proving
copied us,
it.
and they're so clever that we don't even know it. Wait, they follow us. They even marry us. Now, you take bathtubs.
Oh, yeah, definitely part of the Martian invasion
Okay, take
conspiracy.
bathtubs.
Nobody in their right mind would say that bathtubs are comfortable for us humans. But for Martians, they're 5.
Oh, sticking away from
Whenever I
bathtubs,
hear the
huh? That's
water
what that
running in
smell
my
is.
bathtub,
That's how I
and
know
that
you're
there's
not
a
crazy.
Martian
All the
splashing around in
flies.
there,
Your
I
shit
usually
smeared
pretend that I
clothing
don't
and your
hear a
speak
thing.
of Martians.
Smart move.
Well, they hypnotize us, you know.
Well, you don't say.
It accounts for so many, many things. Now,
Wow, that guy is really
why
pounding
does
the
a
shots
criminal
back.
confess?
How else would you be able to keep up with
Isn't
this
that the most illogical
conversation?
thing in the world? And yet he does it. Nothing makes any sense.
See, you're serious about all this, aren't you?
No, it's just a
And,
bit I do.
Why is my wife so illogical about money? Martians? Precisely.
I think it's less believable that you have a
just last
wife.
week,
You shit-smeared
I,
crazy man.
realized suddenly that my bed was too short for me and I wanted to buy a long one. Did I? Oh, no. Why? Because the Martian who generally sleeps there, he persuaded me that I shouldn't spend the money.
That went
should
from
go for the
aliens
rest
to
of my
this is
life
how
now
I
with
got my
feet
mattress.
sticking out
Burgess
over the edge of
Meredith
that
is not a
bed.
tall man. How small is that bed? Is it a race car?
Take wars. Wars
Good God, yes.
don't make sense from any human viewpoint. Nobody wants them. We go right on having them. Why?
What is it good for? Uh-huh.
Why?
From the Martian viewpoint, they're valuable.
Martians,
See,
got
they
it.
give us a spurt in technocracy. And the Martians use our developments for their own purposes.
So the Martians were able to figure out interstellar travel, but needed
All by
1950s
myself.
technology.
What did they fly to Earth on?
Now,
Kites?
look, why don't you take your drink and get down there and sit all by yourself?
And you know how I tell?
No.
It's the third eye.
Did you say that again?
It's a third eye. There's a third eye right here.
Oh, thank God he
Forehead.
pointed to his forehead.
It's invisible most
That was a
of the
close
time.
one.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
If it's invisible, Doc, how can you see it?
The fourth eye I can't take out in public.
There's a special prescription for infrared light. My physician gave it to me about a year ago for a most unusual eye condition. That was when I saw them for the first time.
My physician
And I
is
can
Roddy
see that the
Piper.
third eye
He liked to chew
is
bubblegum and
only
kick
visible
ass.
in
He
infrared
always
light.
said
Now,
that. And at my
I
appointments, he
wanted to
always beat my ass because he was out of bubble gum.
I kept
Yeah,
bringing him bubblegum, but he wouldn't chew it. He just kept beating and beating.
How far would
And then
I
he gave
get?
me glasses.
That's a good question.
See, not even the Martians believe me.
We may need a
They
counter
get
on the
ideas revved
screen
up by
of how
now.
many times this guy looks directly at the camera.
It's almost
Now,
like he's performing
I
this
had
part
hoped
at gunpoint. Thank you. One more shot of balsamic vinegar, please.
I suppose that you're Martian.
And another
hypnotized you
paint
just like all
varnish
the rest you won't
chaser,
do.
if you don't mind.
Did you say my
I'm a
Martian?
human.
Please. Now, I may be just a tiny bit drunk, but my logic is absolutely unimpaired. 2 and 2 equals 2 and 2.
If he took out the
Either
equals
you know
bit,
about the Martians or you don't. If you do know, why do you give me this my Martian routine? My Martian knows you have a Martian. I know you have a Martian. The only question is, do you know it? Will you think hard? Will you?
look, I know
No, I
drunk,
don't
and that
have
seems
one.
like something completely different.
Right. You're very nervous, aren't you?
Stop sitting in my lap.
You're very nervous, aren't you? Of course you have a Martian. Everybody has one following them around.
Yeah, his rant is
What
based
are
on
you
the
doing with a
classic
Martian?
children's book, Everybody Has a Martian.
Was it,
Look, I must call.
And the early Scientology pitch was weird.
What?
is anybody watching us? Listen, when you started talking, I figured you were loony as a bedbug. Maybe you are.
I've never seen a sativa high last this long
Come
before.
on, sit down. I have a studio on the ground floor of my house where I do some private work. You know, portraits and stuff.
Portraits, killing drifters, that kind of
Don't need
thing.
any
About a month ago, I started fooling around with some infrared film. It's something new, you know, for taking pictures and almost...
Slow down, big boy. I don't want to blow in
Well, I shot a
public.
picture of my studio.
I'm already on
And I
thin
developed
ice
it
at this
there
bar
with
for the
something
mayonnaise
looking in my
dispenser.
window. Well, I blew it up to see who it was, and here it is. I figured it was some Halloween gag until you started talking a little while ago.
No. No.
I don't need to see your
Folks
snuff.
think that we might be
I'll
able
pretend
to
I didn't
get-
see anything. We'll just walk away. Yeah.
It'll be dangerous, though. You see, as long as it was just a question of one drunk old man babbling in a bar, they didn't need to worry about that. But now, with the two... Don't.
Hi, boys. Anyone need their taxes filed? I don't think he noticed us.
To the negative.
Well, come to my studio about 8 o'clock tonight. We'll figure out how to proceed. Can you be there?
My wife?
Well, tell her you have to visit a sick friend. Tell her anything but be there. Here's the address.
I'll write it on the back of this picture of this dead man.
So long, Professor.
Man, I need to stop coming to this fucking place.
Oh, it's just aliens and mayonnaise dispensers.
Look. You know, I've seen him come here with all kinds of things.
Leave the bottle and bring
He's the
another.
first one I've seen with Martians.
Listen, Joe, you'd be honest with me, right? Are you a Martian? Lights out, brought to you in Vaseline Vision.
And another negative ruined.
Hello, Sorrell speaking.
Hello, Mr. Shred.
I have become locked in a phone booth. Please help.
Well?
I had a difficult time. My wife is a most suspicious woman, but I managed to sneak out.
How'd you get this number?
I'm in a drugstore near your corner. Now, you listen to me. Do you remember the one who was snooping around the bar?
Yeah?
He's been following me ever since I left the house. I think I managed to give him the slip, but I'll stay here a few minutes to make certain.
I'll stay in place in this confined area to make sure I lost him.
Yes.
Oh, good. But we must be careful. We must be careful.
Bang, bang, bang. Hurry up in there. I need to use the phone.
Good, I'll be over in a minute. Goodbye.
Goodbye, I'll be waiting.
He is an idiot.
Daddy gonna get some dumb tail tonight.
Get some
Wait, hold
dumb
on.
thumbing. Oh no, the aliens! They're in your clothes!
Quick, get them off! I'll throw them in the fire to make sure they get out.
Oh god, I saw one go up your ass!
I have a special probe for this. Boing!
Jeez, dude! Could have taken a thumb off.
You didn't do the secret knock.
Thank heaven you got here. You.
I didn't say come in, asshole.
Good evening, Mr. Sorrell. You have an excellent memory for faces.
The club for Robert De Niro lookalikes is next door over.
What do you want?
Let's not be naive, Mr. Sorrell. I was extremely interested in your infrared photography this morning.
I don't know what you're talking
Normally, I don't let strange, vaguely dangerous-seeming men into my apartment at night, but I got a good feeling about you.
To me when you actually produced a photograph corroborating what he said. Naturally, it was most important that I verify the photograph and the technique.
That's a dark room. You want to close the door?
Hey, would you mind, like, not rooting through my shit, asshole?
You know what? Just get out of my house. This is a stand your ground state, after all.
At least I hope to prove he is. You will get the photograph for me, please. And the negative.
I can see the smell lines coming out of your mouth.
Our friend Lyman has been acting most peculiarly lately. His wife has become concerned.
So she does exist.
She's thinking of having him legally committed to an institution.
Where he can receive the quality lobotomy that he so badly needs.
I've been following him for some weeks. So, naturally, Mr. Sorrell, following him, I observed him.
I observe strangers. And a pervert bigger than I pays me.
That guy, oh, you don't even want to know what his thing is.
I want to make sure that Lyman is committed as insane. So that Mrs. Lyman is free to pursue the kind of life that she chooses to lead. So naturally...
Now listen, do you want to do this boudoir photograph shoot or not?
I am most concerned.
You're lying. You're one of them.
Get the photograph, Mr. Sorrell.
And if I refuse?
Well, that's what this long rubber glove is for.
And, if you refuse again, this long rubber boot.
Very well.
Don't make me get out my latex jumpsuit.
And Mr. Sorrell. No tricks, please. My client is very determined.
Yes, no tricks. Now just sit on the chair that's on top of the giant X.
Operator. Hello, operator.
I'd like to order one police.
The police.
A man with stirrups covered in latex brought a giant thing of lube into my house.
This is in the next room vigorously lubing his whole body. Help! Let's see if I can text him. Eggplant emoji, crying face, hands clapping.
That should be here soon.
You thought of everything, including the telephone wires. Here's the negative. It was taken with infrared film using a combination of filters known only to me.
When did she become a cardboard cutout?
Technique, like this. Here. Here.
Did you like how I jumped up at the exact moment he fell over? That was just a little thing I thought would spice it up.
Well, I managed to sneak in and surprise him. I borrowed your little paper knife.
This is murder.
What do you think he'd have done to you if I hadn't killed him?
I'll get the police.
No, don't be a fool.
Come on, just ride the high and get nude for me, big boy.
Three-eyed Martian, we aren't ready for them yet. Now, we've got to convince the world before we tell them.
The body. Someone may come in here at any moment.
Plot convenient police.
And the eggplant emoji works every time.
Police response time, 5 seconds.
Remember, kids, if you need the police ASAP, text eggplant emoji to 911.
And if you need them even more quickly than that, eggplant emoji plus water emoji.
Quicker than that, just straight up dick pic to the police.
Quite plainly, it's staring wide open. Don't you feel it looking at you?
Stop talking like that. Hide.
You be calm.
Police.
Oh, Mr. Sorrell?
Hi, Officer Thompson with the Random Corpse Inspection Patrol.
I was doing a portrait.
Whoa, that officer is so white he's glowing.
Precinct. She said she got a call from your number. Sounded like you needed help.
No, everything's perfectly all right, really. Thanks very much for coming anyway.
Well, I just wanted to make sure. Mind if I look around?
Well, you wouldn't be the first strange man to barge into my apartment tonight.
You are, in fact, number 3.
Take a number at the counter. I'll get to you in turn.
Boy.
Number 3!
But I guess not on my salary, huh? Well, Mr. Sorrell, I see you're busy, so I'll just take off. I'm sorry to have bothered you. You know how these things are. Watch the birdie. Good night, Mr. Sorrell.
The weekend at Bernie's, that guy.
One dead man sitting in chair.
Completely overlooked the giant stab wound. I need to move to another district. The police here suck.
If only I could be certain.
Damn. Look at this guy. He doesn't blink at all. I'm going to make a killing on the staring contest circuit.
His secret filter, the one that says infrared in bold letters.
For seeing aliens and such.
All right, now say...
Ooh, you like that camera? I bet he really regrets taking the apartment downstairs from that organist.
See, because this was back in the days where you had to, like, really put some effort into sending a dick pic.
Digging a grave, just digging a grave.
Lyman,
That's not how the bathroom works!
are you ready yet?
In a minute.
I'm trying to dig a damn grave. What do you think, I'm Superman?
Jesus Christ, just some nights. into the corpse hole.
Oh no! I have a corpse in the living room and I'm supposed to meet Mary's parents here in 20 minutes! Ah!
That's what corpse holes are us's for. We've got you covered, mister.
Okay, and now to humanely and in a dignified manner toboggan you down the stairs. Whee! Thump, 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 thump.
Oh, Mother in heaven.
My dick pic looks awesome!
There's no third eye. He's a human.
You know, I'm thinking that even if that had a third eye on it, that wouldn't get you out of prison.
Lyman!
I'm ready for you.
Lyman! We've made a mistake.
Digging down into the lower neighbor's apartment.
I assure you, Mr. Sorrell, the graves are ready. Both of them.
Oh!
That ditch had to be at least pre-dug.
Come down.
Why can he see that now? Did he take its lens cap off?
Maybe he doused his eyes in infrared film.
Oh, well,
The narrator proceeds to light a fart.
no one would have believed Mr. Sorrell's story.
Dude, invest in a light bulb. Oh, and a hat.
Oh, that would hurt like a bitch.
I got my woolen knit cap stuck in my eye. At the end, it just said, that's enough credits.